Hey there, I'm Kristen Stewart. I am the curator of costume and textiles at the Valentine Museum, and once again we are here to talk about my new exhibition, Ain't Misbehavin, 1920s Richmond. In our last video, we saw how the rise of leisure time and new activities affected everyday fashion in the 1920s. Today, in our final video of the series, we're going to look at some gorgeous evening gowns and talk about what trends affected 1920s evening wear. Before the 1920s, evening dresses were over-the-top, full-length gowns. For much of the 19th century, formal wear was distinguished by loads of luxurious, heavy fabrics and long skirts that often even formed a train behind the wearer as she walked. That all changed in the 1920s. Evening dresses in the 1920s were the same shape and length of day wear. What made them special was the sparkle, the shimmer, and movement. Today, when we think of 1920s evening dresses, we think of them as being covered in fringe, right? Well, actually, very few real 1920s dresses have any fringe at all. But the fringe that is on modern 1920s inspired dresses does imitate one very important quality of 1920s evening wear. It looks great in motion. Real evening dresses from the 1920s used sequins, rhinestones, and light layered tiers of fabric, all of which, like fringe, look wonderful while women were doing the most popular thing to do at evening events in that decade, dancing like mad. Before the 1920s, dancing to live music was only an option for the ultra-rich who attended private balls where couples danced slowly to formal waltzes. In the 1920s, the dance club was born, a public recreation space where anyone who could afford a ticket could dance the night away. The newest popular dances in the 1920s, like the turkey trot, the foxtrot, and the charleston, and the shimmy, were fast-paced dances that involved hopping, sidestepping, kicking, shaking the torso, and twisting. Remember, women were freed from their corsets. They were liberated from the layered and restrictive understructure of centuries past. They could move easily in the loose-fitting, knee-length tunic and chemise-style dresses. The reflective textures of 1920s dress materials would shine under another new technological advancement, the bright glow of modern light bulbs that were first commercialized during that decade. Even the shoes were often metallic to reflect the light. These beautiful dresses would all have looked fantastic on the dance floor, moving with the free bodies of the dancers. And now, our 1920s video series comes to an end. From youth culture to leisure wear, from movies to dance dresses, we've seen how cultural changes affect fashion in the 1920s. How do current cultural changes affect your own wardrobe? And what do current fashion trends say about current events? Thank you all so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this video series.